Welcome to Monarch Educational Services. Today, I want to share with you our amazing authors. So, I'm going to take the time to just head on over to my website with you, and I'm going to share my screen. There's the teacher in me always. But I felt like this was just a great way that I could introduce our authors and kind of show you all of the magic that we have here at Monarch. So, I am going to share my screen. All right, here we go. So here's our website, monarcheducationalservices.com, where you can find your next favorite book at Monarch. So look at our lovelies. We have 7 authors as of today. So I want to call out today's date, April 30th, 2022, because you never just might know when an author may sign with Monarch. So stay tuned, stick around, because I'm sure that we'll continue to be blessed by amazing stories and books that matter. So we have 7 authors that we have at Monarch today, and I want to introduce you to all of them. And I'm going to introduce you to them in the order in which their books are going to be published. So let's look at Kara Linaburg. A Study in Terminal is almost here. We have 37 more days where you get to meet our amazing cast of characters for A Study in Terminal. So ACIT is on its way. If you see Molly's name on our website, she's our Monarch teen volunteer. We absolutely love her, and we're so thankful that she's volunteering with us at Monarch and helping to support the work that we're doing. If you would like to know more about Kara, here's her media kit. You can click right on in. You can see that her media kit is 4 pages long, and it tells a lot more about her mission, her platform, and more about A Study in Terminal. Of course, we list when we have our books and their award winners. So, of course, we have Reader's Favorite 5 stars for Kara Linaburg. We've listed when she received her #1 new release banner. She's got a store, guys. Check out Kara's Mart Shop. Now, I took a picture and screenshot the sweatshirt that I bought for myself. So that hoodie is coming. I already got my shipping notice that my hoodie is coming in the mail, and I cannot wait to wear Let Me Meet You in the Darkness. And you can see those cover reveals were there. We have our Q&A. Love our Q&As. This is done by Molly Roth. She interviews our authors, so you get some behind the scenes. Make sure you're going on Goodreads and clicking on for our authors. And then check out content ratings. So each book is going to have a content rating the closer it gets to publication. So that way you'll understand the content, the topics, and the themes that are there. We want you to make wise, informed decisions at Monarch. So there is our reader's guide. Every book at Monarch is going to have a reader's guide. Filled, tons, packed with educational resources for you as a reader who just wants more of ACIT, to small groups, whole groups, for anyone who would love a guide. It's there, it's free. But we also have Monarch Academy now, which also means Kara has her own resource folder with additional support work that you can work on your literacy strategies as you're reading a Monarch book. So there's Kara. Look, let's wave at Kara. Hello, Kara. Kara's from West Virginia. I've not been able to meet Kara yet, but one day I pray that I get an opportunity to meet all of my authors face to face. Well, I will give them a big hug. So I wanted to introduce you to Kara Linaburg first. She is the first author that I signed at Monarch I'm going to do a special shout out video and podcast for each one of our authors. And I'll start here at our website. So that way you'll be able to kind of see and hear and then know how to go and access and click. Because if you haven't watched her official trailer yet, it's just so cool. If you would like to get to know more about how you could contact Kara for a guest speaker talk at your school or library or with your organizations, Kara is here for you, and all of that information is on her media kit. And if you have not followed Kara yet, make sure that you find her out there working it on social media, because all of her posts are just so authentic and there for us. It just makes me feel like I'm right beside Kara each time I see something that she's posting on social media, and it gives me hope and encouragement. So I wanted you to meet Kara Lindenberg. I'm going to introduce you to all of our authors, so stay tuned to the podcast and to our videos. But right now, I want to share with you how amazing it was for that first time that I opened up a study and terminal. So as a publisher, you dream that each email you get, you wish, you pray, could this be the one? And with a study and terminal, it was the one. And I knew it by its first lines. So I'm holding Kara's book now in my hand, and I just want to read those first lines to you. August 31st. Dear Mom, sometimes I wish you died of cancer. I know, that sounds terrible. If someone heard me say it, they might get offended and cuss me out and tell me that I'm wrong. They might say cancer is the worst demon you could wish for. And they're probably right, maybe. But I can't help but think that if you died of cancer, I would have had time to say goodbye, to hold your hand as you took your last breath, to hear you say that you love me and didn't want to leave. That was the worst part of your death, Mom, because I wanted to say goodbye, and you took that from me. Your son, Sean. A study in terminal. So, June 7th is coming, and that means that Kara's book can also be hugged by you. Kara's book is available for pre-order. You can get a study in terminal where books are sold. You can request it in your libraries, in your bookstores, in your local bookstores. Please support indie bookstores as well. And I would really encourage you to read this book and read it with a friend and know that you are not alone and that there is hope in the darkness. All right, guys. So welcome to Monarch. Thanks for joining us today. And I hope that you'll go out and find Kara Linaburg out on her socials. Now, I'm going to put the links in the description, and not just to our website where you can always go and then click and find her through there, but I'm going to give you her direct social media links. So you can go out and just start following her all over the place and get to know all of the goodness of Kara and how we are so blessed that we signed Kara, and she will be our first author forever. And just the moments that I've had from knowing that I had that book that mattered, and how our company has grown since then. Just amazing behind the scenes stories that you'll hear only here. So thank you for being with us. All right. Bye, guys.